suspected terrorist Arif has been arrested by the NIA from Bengaluru. He was working as a software engineer and he's believed to have links with Al-Qaeda and ISIS. This is the big story that we're tracking this afternoon on Republic TV. He was in constant touch with them through messaging platforms, is what the agencies believe. Arif was on the radar of security agencies for the past 2 years. Prajwal has in fact reported from outside Arif's residence in Bengaluru. Let's have a look at that report.
The NIA team has just now picked up Arif, the suspected terrorist, from his residence in Tanisandra, and the NIA team has already left, and we get to understand that his residence in the northern part of Bengaluru here, where the NIA team shortly left from here, and it's in the second floor where we can also go on and see that there are cops present as well, and more details coming in that he was working as a techie in one of the private firms at Manyata Tech Park in Bengaluru, and he also has a wife and 2 children who were here, and they were here in Bengaluru for the last 4 years is what the residents have informed, and they've also stated that he was quite irregular to the namaz, and they did not have much information about him, and he was always maintaining a low-key profile. So the residence where you see the clothes hanging on the second floor out here in Tanisandra is where Arif used to stay, and he was maintaining such a low profile that majority of the neighbors are still in dark about him as to who Arif was, and one of his neighbors who also spoke to Republic clearly went on and stated that they had absolutely no clue, and now he's already been taken to the NIA office in Bengaluru, and shortly he will also be produced before the court where the NIA will take full and final custody. There has been digital documents which has been seized and briefcases too which have already been taken in now by the NIA, and they will be also be produced before the court. With video journalist Sadanand Prajwal Prasad reporting for Republic, Bengaluru.
ನಿನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಿನ ತಣಿಸಂದ್ರ ವಿಭಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಲೀಸರಿಗೆ ಖಚಿತ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಆರಿಫ್ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ವಶಕ್ಕೆ ಪಡೆದು ವಿಚಾರಣೆಗೆ ಒಳಪಡಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ವಿದೇಶದ ಮತಾಂಧ ಸಂಘಟನೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮತ್ತು ಭಯೋತ್ಪಾದಕ ಸಂಘಟನೆಯ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈತನ ಇನ್ವಾಲ್ವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಪೊಲೀಸರಿಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ದೊರಕಿದೆ. ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಅವನ ಇಂಟ್ರಾಗೇಷನ್ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಾ ಇದೆ.
Now Arif has already been taken from the NIA office here in Domlur, and he has been moved to the court as well, where NIA has already sought custody of the suspected terrorist having links with the ISIS and Al-Qaeda, and on preliminary investigation now it is being learnt that they wanted to go on and establish an Islamic state, because based on Arif's tip-off, the NIA team has also gone on to raid several places in Mumbai as well, and it is being understood that the raids were conducted in multiple states, and now more of looking at Arif's financial transactions as well as the details, his itinerary as to where he had gone on to travel, both domestic as well as international too, because he was a techie who was working at Manyata Tech Park near Hebbal, and he was a resident of Tanisandra as well, and he has been staying in Bengaluru for the past 4 years, and as he was staying in Bengaluru for the past 4 years, and because of COVID too, he had not been visiting his office, and he was working from home, and largely he remained below the radar as well. And from the past 2 years he has been very active on dark web as well as Telegram, these messaging platforms where there has been several messages which has been which has been exchanged between operatives of the Al-Qaeda, between him and Arif, and the operatives of Al-Qaeda as well, who are stated to be his handlers as of now. The NIA has gone on to collect 2 hard drives, flash drive as well as laptops from his residence too, and a total of 11 bags has been taken in, 7 suitcases and 4 bags which has already been taken in, and Arif also was staying along here with his family, a son and a daughter, along with his wife as well. And what is very shocking over here is the fact that Arif was planning to flee from Bengaluru on the 13th of Feb, that was being a Monday, because he had made all the necessary arrangements as well, and he had also taken back the advance amount which was given to his own owner at Tanisandra, a sum of 35,000 rupees was received by Arif as well. So he had made all the plans and arrangements to flee. It is being now understood that there were also flight tickets which were found at the residence of Arif. Flight tickets to Iraq is what we get to understand, from where he was planning to flee to Syria. But because of the fact that he had not gone on to obtain a security clearance, and also as the earthquake had hit Syria, he had gone on to delay his visit, is the information trickling in as of now. And more about the financial transactions, it is being understood that there has been a vast amount of financial transactions, mainly on the dark web as well. But the source is yet to be determined over here, because the receiving person over here was Arif, but the source is yet to be determined now as to from which country did he go on and receive financial aid and support, and what were these financial aid, why was the financial aid given to, and why was it given to? Was there any part of larger conspiracy mainly directed to India, focusing mainly on Karnataka? So all said and done, now we will have to go on look at as to what are more details which the National Investigation Agency will reveal with the detention of Arif.